The beating heart of Europe's automotive industry may no longer lie in Germany's bustling factories or France's innovation hubs. It could shift southward to Spain, a nation forging a bold partnership with China that has the potential to redefine the future of electric vehicles and renewable energy in Europe. This unprecedented collaboration raises critical questions about the balance of power in the European Union and the global automotive market. Could Spain's pivot reshape Europe's green transition? Spain's status as Europe's second-largest car manufacturer after Germany is undisputed, yet its future in the electric vehicle space has been far less certain. Recognizing this gap, Spain has struck agreements with Chinese EV heavyweights BYD and CATL to accelerate its electric vehicle production and establish critical battery infrastructure. The headline figures are staggering. According to El País, this partnership includes a €5 billion investment to build state-of-the-art battery plants and EV assembly lines, with Valencia set to host Europe's largest battery manufacturing hub. The facility aims to produce enough batteries to power over 1 million electric vehicles annually. These developments place Spain at the forefront of Europe's EV revolution, particularly in the affordable vehicle segment, where demand is soaring. This collaboration represents a tectonic shift. As Javier Blasquez, an energy analyst at Reuters, puts it, Spain's calculated move to partner with China secures its position in a rapidly changing automotive landscape. It's a pragmatic strategy that could yield enormous dividends. The European Union's relationship with China has been increasingly strained. Labeling China as a systemic rival, the EU has imposed tariffs and restrictions on Chinese imports, particularly in tech and green energy sectors. Yet Spain has opted for a different path, one marked by pragmatism and collaboration. This divergence stems from a simple yet powerful motivation: economic necessity. Spain's economy, heavily reliant on exports and manufacturing, demands a stable and diversified supply chain. Prime Minister Pedro Sanchez's recent visit to Beijing underscores this strategy. During the trip, Spain secured pivotal trade agreements that prioritize growth over ideological alignment with Brussels policies. As noted by the Financial Times, Spain's approach has faced subtle resistance from EU policymakers. Yet this bold move could serve as a blueprint for other nations grappling with the challenges of balancing economic opportunity with geopolitical considerations. Please like and subscribe. Leave your thoughts in the comments. Your support helps us grow. Thank you. Spain's sunny climate and extensive coastline make it an ideal hub for renewable energy, and it's leveraging this advantage to align with China's expertise in solar and wind technology. Collaborations with Chinese firms such as Longji and Trina Solar aim to double Spain's solar capacity by 2030. One standout example is CATL's battery plant in Valencia, which integrates solar power into its production process. According to Bloomberg, this facility alone will reduce Europe's dependency on Asian and US battery imports, while generating 10,000 jobs locally. By merging renewable energy with EV production, Spain is creating a sustainable ecosystem that other European nations will find hard to replicate. But this strategy isn't just about technology, it's about leadership. Spain is positioning itself as the linchpin between Europe's green ambitions and China's industrial capabilities. Can it sustain this momentum? Let's dive deeper. China's dominance in renewable energy is unparalleled. The country manufactures over 70% of the world's solar panels and 50% of its wind turbines. By collaborating with Chinese companies, Spain is gaining access to cost-effective and scalable solutions for its ambitious energy goals. Dr. Ana Martinez, a professor of energy systems at the University of Madrid, explains, China's efficiency in renewable energy production allows Spain to achieve its climate targets faster and at a lower cost. This partnership accelerates our transition to a green economy. In practical terms, Spain's renewable energy initiatives are transforming its industrial landscape. By integrating solar and wind energy into EV production, Spain is not just meeting its own energy needs, but setting a precedent for sustainable industrial practices in Europe. Spain's decision to join China's Belt and Road Initiative, or BRI, is a calculated effort to secure its place in the evolving global trade network. Ports like Valencia and Algeciras are being upgraded to facilitate larger trade volumes, thanks to Chinese investments. The South China Morning Post reports that these improvements could slash transportation costs for EV components and finished vehicles by 20%. This makes Spanish EVs more competitive in global markets, particularly in Asia and Africa, where demand for affordable electric vehicles is growing. However, critics question whether this reliance on Chinese infrastructure funding could make Spain overly dependent on Beijing. Is this a calculated risk or a vulnerability? Let's explore further. China's expertise in smart city development is being leveraged in Spain to create sustainable urban environments. In Barcelona, Huawei is collaborating on a pilot project for AI-driven traffic systems and energy-efficient buildings. Early data from TechCrunch suggests these initiatives could reduce energy costs by 15% while significantly lowering carbon emissions. These advancements align with Spain's broader sustainability goals and demonstrate the potential for technological cross-pollination between the two nations. Can these initiatives scale to transform cities across Spain? That's the next frontier. Affordability is where Spain and China's collaboration truly shines. Together, they aim to produce electric vehicles priced below €20,000. A stark contrast to the high-end models dominating the European market. This strategy democratizes EV ownership, says Miguel Ortega, an automotive consultant at Automotive News Europe. Spain is targeting middle-income families who have been priced out of the EV market. It's a direct challenge to brands like Tesla. By focusing on affordability, Spain could disrupt the European automotive hierarchy and establish itself as a leader in mass-market EVs. But does this strategy come with hidden risks? Let's unpack that. Spain's partnership with China has its critics. Concerns include over-reliance on Chinese technology and potential vulnerabilities in supply chains. However, the rewards, billions in investment, thousands of jobs, and a leadership role in Europe's green transition are hard to ignore. Striking the right balance will be critical. As Politico notes, Spain's pragmatic approach may force the EU to reconsider its blanket policies on China. Can this strategy redefine EU-China relations? Let's take a closer look. Spain's emphasis on economic pragmatism over ideological confrontation could shift the EU's approach to China. By demonstrating that collaboration yields tangible benefits, Spain is opening the door for a more nuanced relationship. Dr. Elena Perez, a geopolitical analyst at The Guardian, observes. Spain's model challenges the EU's hardline stance, showing that engagement can coexist with strategic autonomy. It's a fine balance, but one worth exploring. If Spain succeeds, its strategy could serve as a template for other EU nations navigating similar challenges. Spain's strategy integrates economic growth, technological innovation, and environmental sustainability. This multifaceted approach positions Spain as a leader in Europe's transition to a low-carbon economy. Laura Gonzalez, an environmental policy expert at Nature, states, Spain's holistic approach to EVs and renewable energy is a model of how nations can balance growth with sustainability. It's a blueprint for Europe's future. Could this vision inspire new global partnerships? Let's explore. Spain's collaboration with China is already drawing interest from countries in Latin America, Africa, and Southeast Asia. These nations see Spain as a model for leveraging Chinese expertise while maintaining economic sovereignty. This ripple effect could position Spain as a mediator between China and the West, fostering global dialogue on critical issues like climate change and trade. Through strategic investments in renewable energy, EV manufacturing, and smart cities, Spain is aligning perfectly with the EU's Green Deal. By partnering with China, Spain is accelerating its transition to a sustainable economy, setting a powerful example for the rest of Europe. As Laura Gonzalez notes, Spain's leadership is reshaping Europe's climate goals and proving that collaboration, not conflict, is the way forward. Spain's bold partnership with China is more than an economic alliance. It's a vision for Europe's future. But as this collaboration deepens, the stakes grow higher. What happens if Spain's gamble pays off? Or if it falters under pressure? We're glad you're enjoying this video. Please like and subscribe. Check out another video that is now on your screen.